get a tattoo during pregnancy, you'll probably find if you go to any, particularly a reputable shop, tattoo parlour, that you find out they'll say, sorry, we cannot tattoo you whilst you're pregnant. And the reason for this is a few different reasons why we would suggest someone shouldn't get a tattoo in pregnancy. Number one is because, of course, anything that uses needles, there's a risk of getting bloodborne infections. You would hope that any reputable, good tattoo studio is using fresh needles. They're not recycling needles and using them on different people. So the risks of things like hepatitis and HIV should obviously be very, very low or non-existent. However, there is still that possibility there. If you don't really know the place that you're going to, there's a possibility of getting a new bloodborne infection. And if you've got hepatitis or HIV whilst you're pregnant, there is the possibility it crosses the placenta and can be transferred onto your baby. So we want to avoid the risk of infections. Another issue is sometimes the tattoo inks can contain materials that we wouldn't necessarily want a baby to be exposed to, like lead or arsenic. Now, again, modern inks probably don't contain those things, but you don't always know what might be in the inks that you're particularly using at the time. So it's better to just completely avoid it. Another thing that you might find, and you probably notice this already, in pregnancy, your skin changes a lot. You will notice that you will get sun damage very easily. You get things like melasma when you get dark patches whenever you're exposed to the sun. So the healing that you might experience following the tattoo may not be like any other time in your life. And so that kind of can change the actual area when it's healing, and also change the appearance of the tattoo against your skin. So you might go for a slightly different colour shading when you're not pregnant than when you are pregnant. So it's probably better to avoid your changing skin and get a tattoo when everything is more settled down, so outside of pregnancy. If you've already got a tattoo, you didn't know you're pregnant, you can't change it, it's already there and the risks are low, but these are the things that you should be considering.